Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're going to be looking at spiritual guidance for you, Pisces. You drew up the card of manifestation. What a beautiful card to have. Number 8 for me indicates always such great quality work on your part. It's not just assessing, it's not problem solving. This is you getting down to it and really doing the work that's required for you to move forward. Like you're putting in the exquisite stitching on a tapestry that you are building for yourself. It's a way also to remind you that you have great powers of manifestation, Pisces. Okay? You're acknowledging the power of your mind and the ability to manifest your desires. You're being asked to familiarize yourself with the law of attraction, to clarify what you want and need out of life. You have entered a very powerful divine cycle of manifestation, okay? And your intentions of the soul and the universe will assist to make them come true. It's such a beautiful thing. Okay, so you have to remember, though, it requires more than just positive and wishful thinking for you to do this. You have to also surrender to the outcome and detach yourself on how you're going to get there, how those results are coming in. Okay, so remember that you have to pay attention to your doubts as well, and your worries and fears, because the power of the law of attraction doesn't really care of how you make it, what you're putting out there. It will give you either or. Okay, there's no good or bad. So make sure that in your mind, that is what you're only putting out there what you really, really want. Be careful with the way you word it too, Pisces, okay? It's like saying I want more means that you're lacking. Instead say, I'm grateful for all that I have, and I know it will just bring me, I know that this is manifesting even more, okay? Like it's already a foregone conclusion for you, Pisces, okay? And you need to use your stability to manifest, and that was in the cards as well, when we did this on Sunday. And the idea of this is that you are now confident enough that the doubts and the worries are going to evaporate, and all you're left with is the self-confidence and stability. I love this beautiful pink color in the card. It makes me feel like softer than red. The root chakra is such a hard chakra. It has all of the stuff we usually are cleaning out. The pink color coming up almost makes me feel a little less such a raw color. It's softening up. It's softening up almost to the heart, to the magic of the moment. I will use some different magical oracle cards because I really feel the magic in this card today. And we're going to look at it. This is the Oracle of the Fairies. Okay, I don't use these very often. I just use them for special occasion, magical occasions. And yeah, I'm going to use these, Pisces. We're going to see what we can bring up with this here. Pisces. Ooh, I love it. Right away we get the card Flourish. This says, the Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So gorgeous, Pisces. Okay? Flourishing. That's like, every time I hear that word, I feel like it's nourish, the word nourish and the word flower put together. It's like growing and becoming even more and better and bigger than anything that you are right now. You're just kind of, I don't know, walking around and being so much more than you usually are. It's like the Queen of Wands, the vibrancy of it, okay? The growth of the Queen of Pentacles. It's like all of these beautiful energies coming out, okay? So, and it's true from adversity that a lot of flowers, especially flowers, if you see that a lot of them grow in mud. Lotus flowers in itself, they do, I believe, grow in mud, and they become such beautiful flowers. They grow in adversity, or in what we would consider yuck, to have such a beautiful thing come out, okay? Like, you have to remember that everything that has made you this beautiful flower, okay? From all pain comes growth. Okay, and it can inspire many, many people to see where you've come from, for them to know that there are better ways or better times coming. Okay, it also says that you have like a lot of experience that can help others on their journey. Okay, we're always learning from any experiences that we have, and it helps us become like that lotus flower, flourishing into beings that shine from the inside out. Okay, you're born from the lessons of the past, and all these ingredients, they've helped you be who you were always meant to be. Okay, and every flower is unique within itself. Everybody has their own talents and skills, and nobody can be as good as you are at being you. So this is talking about your own individuality as well. Okay? So continue to flourish. Like I feel like this is saying, continue flourishing, you beautiful one. You're meant to be gorgeous. You're meant to be special. You are exactly who you're supposed to be. And if you notice, she also has the lotus flower is pink, such as this, okay? And the pink in the background, her wings, so gorgeous. Yeah, I think I called that a mandala yesterday. I'd have to look that up because I know it was on a mandala. It's a Merkaba, but interesting why I called it that. While I was editing the videos, I noticed it. Didn't change it, Pisces, but there's never any mistakes, especially when I'm talking through spirit. Most of the time, I don't even hear what's coming out. I hear it, I feel it, I sense it. I don't really, it's more like dwelling on it. So, alright, Pisces. Oh, music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I love the green at the bottom of this card, really talking to the heart of you. You ever have those songs that take you right there, take you to that moment, take you to that feeling, Pisces? Absolutely. I know there's a lot of songs that do that for me. Beautiful light workers in music we've had over time. A lot of writers, pay attention closely to those writers who say, I wrote this in 15 minutes and I'm not sure where it came from, and it's a mega hit. That's a vibrational song that was meant to be shared with the world. I find that it's a gift that was given, okay? So it says here that fairies love to listen and play music. Of course they would, of course. If you've ever seen any kind of movie with fairies in it, there's always this beautiful little, fairy tune going on in the background. It's always putting you into like a dreamlike state of enchantment, and where music and magic are just intertwined with each other and make everything special. Okay, so they're saying while you're manifesting, which is interesting, you might want to play like your favorite uplifting, high vibrational music to bring your manifestation to you. It keeps you in a higher vibe, which is, it makes you feel. It's a very powerful medium music, okay? So they're also saying to be careful what kind of music you listen to, because there's also that kind of music that a broken heart listens to, and we all know what that is. Okay, they're even saying maybe you'd like to create your own music or make up your own music. You don't have to be a professional musician to put some of your favorite chords together. There's so much you can do nowadays, okay? And don't be shy to hum music or tunes or your own. It's a great vibrational, high vibrational tool, okay? So if you need to turn on the radio or put on your favorite song, now's the time to do it. It can also rekindle some of your best memories. We're going for all the best stuff now, not the stuff that makes you cry, but the parts that where it goes to a very special place in your heart. Okay? All right, Pisces. So let's pull a little bit of tarot. And I think I'm going to take the Little Prince here. And then I'm going to pull some more oracles and then more tarot. I'm changing up the format a little bit on the videos. So, I mean, it's not going to change all that much. It's going to look a little different. There's still 2 videos. But it's a way, I think, to better identify that there are 2 videos every day. You know, a part 1 and a part 2. So we're going to try a little something different. Because the spice of life is change. Alright, Pisces. This is the Little Prince. My favorite story. One of my favorite stories. That one pulls at my heartstrings. I feel that it has such deep message for such a tiny book. I first read it in French, of course. Okay, so you have the Justice card. Fairly compensated for such the hard work that you're doing, Pisces. I love this card because I feel that your ship's coming in with the Justice card. When it deals with legal matters, it's speaking of you, like, you know, something turning in your favor, being fairly compensated. But I feel if it's in part of your life, it's all your hard work is going to help you flourish, like make you come in whatever you've been working on, everything that you've been looking forward to, Pisces. You've worked so hard for everything. It's about time that the scales kind of bounce in your favor, or tip in your favor, I would say. That's what I feel with that. It's like, I always feel like clarity is here. Things are moving, and there's almost like they're spinning in your favor, because right before this one you have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor and you're fairly compensated. This is like a really positive spin in the hero's journey at this point. The Six of Cups, right. With music, you had like childhood memories, the memories that made you take flight, the things that made you feel good. And that is, you flourish a lot when you're young. You flourish a lot as a child, or at least you try, okay? My mom is showing me jacks. She used to, I remember when she showed me how to play jacks with the ball and the little metal, I don't even know the names. They're jacks. That's what they're called. But I remember sitting on the steps at home, and she showed me how to play jacks. I had never heard of it because that was in her day, not mine. But I remember seeing not the mother that I had, but more like the little girl who played probably for hours this game of jacks, and how it lit up her face. She didn't have to be anybody. She didn't have to be an adult, you know, like do the adulting thing at that time. She was just, to her core, a very childlike, happy, high vibrationing little girl. This is the kind of energy they want you to get, too. It doesn't mean that you have to go back to your childhood, but they want you to connect to that part, because that part is the seed of everything that comes with it, Pisces. Okay? It's the optimistic child, the happy child, the playing child, the joy they feel. Everything is an adventure and a wonder to behold. And that's gorgeous. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups, right? Hard work paying off, Pisces, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the apprentice, okay? You learning, you being in the willingness to be always learning, to be young of heart, to not... I'm going to tell you something here. The greatest masters in the world are always learning. They're never the ones who sit on their chair and tell you, no, 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 you can't do anything like that. They're the ones who take everything in, pass on the wisdom that they know from their heart, that they feel will be of the greatest good. But they're, more importantly, always learning everything. And I can honestly tell you, Pisces, the more you learn, the simpler life will get for you, because you will see that a lot of things, they're showing me a lot of things can fit in the same way, as in all of the things that you're working for work in the way of balancing things, okay? Finding the middle to things. I realized that a lot of things, even in my life journey, of things that they wanted me to talk to people, to help people with, is finding the balance in the middle. And I'm realizing that there are a lot of things that are coming at me, or a lot of things that I watch, that this applies to. It applies to almost everything. So in essence, it's really simple. Find the balance in all things, and you'll find a very simple answer that works for many. And that is what I'm trying to tell you here. If you continue always learning, you will find your big message, the big thing that you're to embrace, and your hard work will start paying off, because you'll always go back to that core meaning to understand what's going on. The Two of Wands, right? So there's a lot of contemplating, but it's also seeing the big picture. It's seeing things from a perspective. The Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles for Pisces is very much the way of being. I feel that a series of thinking and also a series of pauses bring you in perfect balance, Pisces. When you think of something over and over again and can't find your way out of it, the best thing you can do is take a higher view of it, or taking a pause, taking a break, seeing bigger things, bigger picture, the big picture of things, to see if you can see a better way, an easier way, a less Nine of Swords way of thinking of things, okay? And that helps a lot. That helps your soul a lot. Makes you feel... it liberates you from trapping yourself, especially of the mind, okay? It brings in a lot of harmony. If you see at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. It brings in a lot of love, and again, the reference to the flower, the lotus flower. And there's a different flower, a rose. Like they say, everybody is a different flower, like they said at the beginning. So you have to remember that. That is something that applies here, okay? Manifestation. Music. I'm stopping here because I'm seeing this here. It says the Two of Wands, but more than that in the picture, you almost see them like, you know when you've gone in a canyon, maybe you don't, but you go in a canyon and you yell out and there's an echo that comes back. It's so funny because music, it's talking about vibrations. The manifestations depend on your higher vibration. Music is a higher vibration. So make sure that whatever you're putting out there and the echo comes back, it's something you want to hear. Okay, that's also coming through, Pisces. I'm actually going to leave the Lovers underneath here, and I'm going to start picking from the Magic of the Unicorns. Am I? Do I continue here? We'll see. Okay. Ooh, this one wanted to come out. Create